So this is just my nutrition consultation. Hey Beth, thanks for coming in today. Before we start, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Great, well today we're going to go through a nutritional consultation. So my role as a personal trainer is to give general healthy eating advice based on the Australian Dietary Guidelines.
Yeah.
I won't be giving medical or clinical nutrition advice. If anything comes up that's outside of my scope, I'll let you know and we can refer you to a dietitian. Does all that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. So to begin, can you tell me about your current health and fitness goals and what made you want nutrition advice today?
Yeah, so I just want to lose some weight, feel healthier. I'm not really sure if I'm eating the right things.
Awesome, thanks for sharing that. So your main goals are weight loss and improving your overall health?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'd like to get a picture of your usual eating habits. There's no judgment at all. This just helps me understand your patterns, so try and be as honest and open as you can. So breakfast, what do you normally have there?
Usually I'll have something like toast with butter, and that's if I have it, or sometimes I'll just skip it.
Okay, and what about lunch?
I usually buy something, maybe a sandwich or some fast food like McDonald's or something, just because it's easier.
Yeah, a bit busy.
Yeah.
And for dinner?
Usually pasta, stir fry, or a takeaway from Tide.
Okay. And do you snack at all during the day?
Yeah, usually on chips or chocolate.
Okay. And thank you for being honest there. And then how much water do you drink? And do you have any soft drinks such as obviously fizzy drinks, juices, coffee, alcohol at all?
Yeah. So I usually try and have at least a litre of water.
Yeah.
I'll always have 2 coffees and then maybe a fizzy drink with my lunch.
Okay. So you have one of them most days?
Yeah.
And how often do you have, we call them discretionary foods, so foods like sweets, pastries, takeaway or fried foods throughout the week?
Probably most days, just at least something small.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. That gives me, thanks, it gives me a really clear picture, and I'm going to compare what you've told me to the Australian Dietary Guidelines and just having a look based on what you shared. So your vegetable intake is lower than recommended.
Yeah.
Your fruit is probably also in a bit of a low side too. Grain intake is okay, but they're mostly refined grains and not whole grain foods. Protein intake seems a little bit inconsistent, and dairy or alternatives are a bit lower. And your water intake, we could increase that a bit.
Yeah.
Also with your discretionary foods are obviously a little bit higher than the recommendation, but that's obviously in line with your goals. So I think moving forward with the guidelines, we just need to make sure we're adding in plenty of vegetables and fruit, mostly whole grain cereals, some lean proteins, dairy or alternatives. Water is your main drink, and then obviously just limiting those discretionary foods.
Yeah, that's fine.
You are meeting the guidelines in some areas, but there's obviously definitely some room for improvement.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, so some simple and realistic ways that we could improve your intake. I'll do some meal suggestions if that's okay.
Yeah.
So for breakfast, you could try oats with fruit or whole grain toast with eggs, yogurt with berries, and obviously we can adapt these to your taste. If there's things you're like, I don't like that, or mix it up, we can definitely alter them.
Yeah.
For lunch, basically a lean protein with some salad, whole grain wraps, rice or quinoa bowls.
Yeah.
Dinner, think of the dinner plate, so half the plate veggies like stir fry veggies, lean protein, whole grain pasta, brown rice or potatoes will make up the rest.
Yeah.
Is that something that you can
I can do
see
that.
yourself doing? Yeah. So obviously snacks, because everyone loves a snack. It's good to just keep you fueled throughout the day and not binging on those meals. So you could swap chips or chocolate for like fruit, Greek yogurt, nuts, veggie sticks with hummus, whole grain crackers. Does any of that sound
Yeah, that sounds
foods
doable.
that you enjoy? Yeah. Because we do want you still to enjoy your food as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't need to completely cut out everything, so the discretionary foods, we just need to reduce the intake and the frequency or maybe the portion size, and swapping the soft drink for water or even sparkling water, if you do like that little bit of like taste fizz, can make a really big difference.
Yeah, I should cut back on the soft drinks.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about lifestyle factors that influence your nutrition. So food preparation. Let's try grilling, baking, or air frying your food instead of frying it. Do you have an air fryer at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're such a good tool to use instead of, you don't need as much oil.
Yeah.
You can choose leaner cuts of meat and reduce heavy sauces. And obviously cooking at home will give you more control as well, and obviously it will be cheaper. So
yeah, that's helpful.
we can do it in a batch as well, so that when you have your tired days, you're not relying on the takeaway as much.
Yeah.
So food labels, just so you know how to read them, because they can be quite confusing. When you're shopping, a simple way to read it is look for lower sodium, so that's the salt. Choose products with less added sugar, and aim for higher fibre. So you don't have to necessarily look for things that say low sugar, but just looking at those labels to see what's actually in them.
Yeah.
And then compare similar products, and you can choose the one with the fewer additives as well. So obviously we're going for that whole foods fruit. So with behavioural change, out of everything we've talked about, which changes do you feel ready to start with? Like you're like, I'm ready to go, I understand that one and feel confident with it.
Yeah, I think I can start obviously drinking more water, prepping my lunch and taking that ready to work with me.
Awesome. That's a great start. And how confident do you feel about making those changes?
Yeah, pretty confident.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's get those as your first action steps, because every step is in the right direction.
Yeah.
So before we finish, I'd love your feedback. How did you find today's consultation, and was the information clear and helpful?
Yeah, it was really helpful.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how much I was obviously under eating vegetables and eating too much sugar and stuff.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Is there anything you expected that we didn't cover?
No, this is all good.
Yeah. Perfect. I'll document everything that we discussed today on your nutritional consultation record form. And yeah, thanks again for your time. And remember, if you need another session with me or some more personalised nutrition advice, I'd rather you go to an accredited practicing dietitian as well if you want really specific, especially if you want to take any supplements. But yeah, you're doing great, and I'm here to support you with your training and general healthy eating guidance.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Anyways, have a good day.
Thank you.